All right, Congressman James Comer joins me now exclusively with a big update from his committee, especially after what we heard today. House Oversight announcing a hearing next week, a week from today, with the two IRS whistleblowers, Gary Shapley and, of course, Whistleblower X. Congressman, good to have you back on. We're very familiar with Gary Shapley on this show. We talk about him a lot. The other whistleblower has been described as a gay Democrat. I'm wondering, will his identity be revealed? Will all this be televised when you guys have this hearing?
It's going to be televised. We hope Newsmax will cover it. America's going to get to see who Witness X is. And I think that both witnesses are going to have a wealth of information that they're going to be able to share with the House Oversight Committee. We have bank records. We have bank violations. We have very specific tax questions to ask these whistleblowers. And what we've learned from the transcript that they gave with the Ways and Means Committee, these two IRS employees knew a lot more than I would have ever dreamed about the Bidens and all the corruption that's taken place with all the shell companies and the various different bank accounts. They didn't know about all the shell companies, Rob, because they were told to stand down by the Department of Justice, but they knew about at least a third of them. So we've got some very specific questions, and I think that America's going to get to see firsthand just how involved Joe Biden was in the family's shenanigans and just how corrupt what the Bidens were doing was.
Right, and just to remind our viewers, is that when they started blowing the whistle on the IRS, basically trying to shut this down and give Hunter this sweetheart deal, they blew the whistle and they were removed from the case, which talk about obstruction of justice. You're now demanding an unredacted copy of the FBI report made after the 2019 interviews with Gal Luft in Belgium. Luft claims that Biden took huge amounts of money from the Chinese for beneficial policy decisions here in the United States. It is the most damning claim that we've seen, and you're looking for more information from the FBI. Tell us about that.
Well, Gal Luft worked for the same company that the Bidens worked for, CEFC. But yet the Department of Justice indicted Gal Luft for being an unregistered foreign agent. Now, I'm not saying that was the wrong thing for the Department of Justice to do.
Right.
I just think it's odd considering Hunter Biden worked for the same company and was paid about 25 times more than Luft. But Luft knows exactly what CEFC was. He knew exactly what role the Bidens played in it, including Joe Biden. And the reason Gal Luft is important to our investigation, Rob, is he's one of the few people in the United States who actually was also on the payroll with the Bidens. So the Bidens have never answered the question, what did you do to receive the millions of dollars that your family got from China? Gal Luft may have the answer to that. So he's a very important witness to us, and I just find it shocking that the day he turns up, the day he records that video to Miranda Devine at the New York Post, the Department of Justice unseals this indictment, and they indicted him for the same thing that I thought Hunter Biden should have been indicted for years ago.
Let's just face the very obvious facts. They're caught. They're caught. The DOJ is caught. It's all been caught. You have to be deaf, dumb, and blind to not understand this story. It's the most obvious thing I can imagine. Congressman Comer, thanks for the update tonight. We look forward to the hearing next week. Good to see you, sir.
Thanks for having me, Rob.